Hello everyone, Dr. Pratha Gupta this side. I'm a dermatology postgraduate resident at UCMS and Guru Tej Bahadur Hospital. I secured a rank of 500 in NEET PG 2024 right after completing my internship from Lady Hardinge Medical College, New Delhi. So today at Cerebellum, I'm here to discuss a very important and new thing they've released, which are known as codons. These are very high yielding, crisp and precise bits of information served in the form of flashcards, which are comprehensive, very high yielding and ensure the best possible results. So let's dive into them straight away. Firstly, you go to flashcards. There you select the custom deck. Here you can make a custom deck of as many subjects as you want, also within a particular subject. For example, when I go to dermatology, I can select as many topics as I want. So like I want to select 5 topics. Now I will move on to making flashcards. We can also select the type of flashcards I want. They can be standard cards which have the question on the front and answer on the back. They can be image-based cards. These image-based cards consist of diagrammatic representations and we need to answer to those diagrams. They ensure that we get these types of questions right on the day of the exam. Also, we have fill-in-the-blank type of cards. These consist of blanks which we have to fill and answer correctly. So, I have selected 20 flashcards. Now, which syndrome involves synovitis, acne, pustulosis, hyperostosis, and osteitis? I know it is Sappho syndrome as indicated by the name. So, when I know the answer, I will click on got it. Next, most common nail changes in psoriasis. I know it is the pitting. So, here we get a got it. These are the cantholytic cells seen in pemphigus group of disorders. Got it. Sevate bodies. These are the apoptotic bodies. Got it. Which papilloscomus disorder commonly causes scarring alopecia? It is LP pilaris. Desmoglein 3 predominantly seen in oral mucosa. Got it. What is guttate psoriasis? I know streptococcal correlation is present. Which sweat glands are found in palms and soles? I know the answer is eccrine glands. The histopathological findings seen in cell-free zone beneath epidermis is characteristic of which leprosy? I know it is the LL Hansen. And this area is known as the Gren zone. Which of the following glands are modified apocrine glands? I know these are the mammary glands and then the ceruminous glands. Supposedly, we have this question, compare these two immunofluorescence patterns and identify the associated disorders. Supposedly, I say I do not know the answer to this question. I see, oh, it is the pemphigus vulgaris and then we have the linear basement zone highlighted in the bullous pemphigoid group of disorders. So here I will write it as had no clue. Move on. Spongiform pustules, I know the answer is spinosum. Then I know that here we are differentiating PKDL versus LL Hansen. So the answer has to be on the basis of nerve involvement. In NLEP classification, multibacillary is set on the basis of more than one nerve involvement. Got it. Now we have this question, what are Montgomery tubercles? Supposedly, I do not know the answer to this question. I will say I had no clue. Move on. Joint involvement in psoriasis, I know the classical involvement of DIP is there. Got it. What is the first line systemic treatment of moderate acne vulgaris with predominant pustulosis? I know it is systemic antibiotics like minocycline, azithromycin. Then we have a young man presents with orange colored skin, hyperkeratotic perifollicular papules, island of sparing, characteristic description of pityriasis rubra pilaris. I know this answer, so I will write get it. 3 essential criteria for leprosy prophylaxis. I know the answer. I will move on with get it. And then we have a patient on oral isotret requires monitoring of which lab parameters? It is the fasting lipid profile. Got it. Now we will be served with the same questions again. And the only way to get a question out of your deck is to got it twice. So I have this question again. Sappho syndrome, I know. So got it has come twice. And this question will be shown to me tomorrow and in the next repetition cycle, not in today's cycle again. So similarly, we will move forward. For once I'm getting nailed it for any set of questions, that question will disappear from this set of flashcards and will be shown to me in tomorrow's cycle. So the basic principle here is that we want you to get these flashcards correct twice in a row so that it inculcates that topic and in your mind so that you don't get it wrong. Also, this set of flashcards will end when you get each and every card correct twice. So this is the question which I got wrong in the first go, the immunofluorescence pattern. Now if I'm getting it right, I will get a got it. Now as we move to the end, the flashcard which I've gotten just once correct will be shown to me again. So now I know that, okay, find the immunofluorescence pattern of pemphigus vulgaris and bullous pemphigoid. I'll click got it. Now when I've gotten this flashcard correct twice in a series, this card will not be shown to me today. It will be shown in my subsequent repetitions on later days. What are Montgomery tubercles? This time I know it, so I'll get it right. So now this card will be shown to me in my subsequent revisions. Now I have completed my 20 flashcards, the entire deck of 20 flashcards, and now I will move back to flashcards. Over here, there is also a very interesting features of bookmarks. Let's move to it. Over here in the flashcards features, we have bookmarks. Regularly, when we do questions, we have one option of bookmark only. But over here, we have dissected the bookmarks into three parts as well. One is the normal important bookmarks. Second is the weak area. And third is the final lap. Final lap consists of those questions, those very high yielding flashcards you want to look at and quickly flip over in your final days, just before the exam. Here in this app, we don't just focus on completing flashcards, we also focus on reviewing them and seeing our progress with it. So first we see highest momentum. It is the continuous number of days I have done flashcards, and current momentum is my current strike through rate. There, we also see a feature of cards done today. We also see the time spent on each card, the average length of session, and the average time per card. We also see that we have various marked blue colored boxes. The darker the blue, the more number of cards we have practiced today. Also, we see that we have aced, googly, and in progress. What does ace mean? Ace means that we have gotten 5 got its continuously for a flashcard. This means that we know it thoroughly and that will be shown less frequently to us. This is how this algorithm works. It ensures that you do the topic you get wrong more and the topic you know is repeated less frequently to you. After that, we move on to the googly session. Googly means that you have gotten this flashcard wrong thrice and this will be shown more frequently to you. Also, we can see our subject-wise performance. Also here, we will review flashcards. For example, I move on to bookmarks and then I see important dermatology. We can also review flashcards in two ways. Simply, we can go through them in the review mode or we can practice them as a flashcard in the practice mode. So this is how this very concise, very high yielding method works. All you need to do is go do these flashcards, make it a habit, at least do 40 to 50 flashcards a day and ensure the best high yielding results possible. I'm sure this will yield great results to you. I'm sure this will increase your compliance towards the subject. I'm sure it will make your short-term memory go into long-term memory. All you need to do is show up on the app every day. So these flashcards are available free of cost to the mission students, but in case if you have another plan like BTR, we have them at subsidized rates for you. Currently, the flashcards are at 3,999. If you are a BTR student, you can apply additional coupon codes as well. So, hope you have fun doing these flashcards and they give you the best results possible. Thank you.